Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. God bless you. For the news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Could I tell you that the 7 tiny Johnstons have had one of their most dramatic years to date? Full of unexpected life-altering events, emotional turning points, and startling health issues. Every member of this family has a tale that will make you laugh, gasp, or perhaps even hold back tears, whether it is about touching celebrations or unexpected new chapters. We're going over every single update in today's video, from parents dealing with difficulties to children entering maturity and, sure, some news that may permanently alter the dynamics of the family. Unexpected reunions, proposals, babies, and more. Everything is here. The latest from the world of the 7 Little Johnstons is about to be revealed to you. So fasten your seatbelt, press the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Their large family has always been anchored by Trent and Amber Johnston. The steady heartbeat that manages to keep things going despite turbulence, life's curveballs, and milestones. Throws. However, for the past year, fans have witnessed this pair being put to the test in ways that are more intense, emotional, and occasionally even frightful. It all started when Trent had an MRI and was given disturbing news. His brain seemed to be aging faster than anticipated, according to doctors, which raised grave fears about neurological disorders that might affect him in the future. It was unexpected for fans accustomed to Trent's cheerful humor and light-hearted banter to see him so exposed. Amber, who has consistently, as the rock of the family, she acknowledged on camera, "There is fear." Those 3 words said it all. Normally a place of laughing and jokes, the Johnston home now felt the weight of uncertainty. However, the health concerns didn't end there. At about the same time, Trent discovered that he had keratoconus, a rare eye disorder that causes vision distortion as the cornea weakens and swells. To steady his vision, specialists suggested special contact lenses, but they also stated that if the problem worsened, a corneal transplant might be necessary. The thought of losing his freedom was a shock to a man who had always prided himself on being strong, active, and capable. Trent, however, took the diagnosis head-on in typical Johnston way. He expressed to the cameras his resolve to adjust, to come up with answers, and to continue demonstrating to his children what it means to overcome hardship. Amber was facing a mountain of her own problems while Trent was overcoming those own obstacles. One that represented accomplishment and tenacity instead of fear. Amber eventually earned her Master of Social Work degree from LSU after years of juggling parenthood, filming, and community service. She proudly shared pictures of herself wearing her cap and gown on graduation day, writing MSW with the happiness that comes from knowing that all of the effort was worthwhile. For the fans, it served as a reminder of Amber's silent power. She was more than just a mother of 6 children within a home. She was also a lady who was committed to continuing to develop, helping others, and demonstrating that aspirations never die. Then, among all of these separate conflicts and triumphs, there was a turning point that completed the cycle. The 25th anniversary of Trent and Amber. Their children led them through recollections of their shared life and planned a poignant celebration. As Trent and Amber thought back on Jonah's life, cameras recorded their tears, laughter, and thankfulness. On the innumerable ups and downs since his early delivery, when they weren't certain he would live. One of the most poignant moments occurred when Trent read a eulogy in honor of his late father, Poppy, which brought tears to his eyes. It was honest, unvarnished, and a reminder of the family history that still influences the Johnstons today. But there were lighter moments as well. The lighter side of Trent and Amber's romance was also revealed to fans. Amber was taken aback by Trent's thoughtful birthday present, demonstrating that he still has the ability to make her smile even after decades of marriage. In a birthday homage, their daughter Elizabeth referred to Amber as the greatest Lee ever. In spite of their conflict, Trent and Amber publicly wished Anna a happy birthday, demonstrating their unwavering love for their children. Trent and Amber have demonstrated that family is both brittle and unbreakable through the highs and lows. They overcame health concerns, celebrated their academic achievements, paid tribute to their history, and embraced customs that serve as a reminder of why they put up a fierce struggle for each other. They are now more than just reality TV celebrities. They are a symbol of what it means to face life's challenges head-on with bravery, integrity, and an unwavering love. Liz is the one Johnston who has changed the most in the last 12 months. In ways that are both uplifting and incredibly sympathetic, fans have witnessed her transition into young motherhood, balance her relationship with Brie, and accept maturity. Her narrative is one of love, self-reliance, and those significant life events. Landmarks that serve as a reminder of how swiftly time passes. Liz and Brie's celebration of their daughter Layton's first birthday last fall marked the beginning of it all. Liz posted a touching statement on November 3rd, reflecting on how becoming a mother has changed her life. She wrote with appreciation and wonder that a whole year had gone by since she had held her darling girl for the first time. Social media was flooded with pictures of cakes, balloons, and Layton's wide-eyed awe, and fans couldn't stop raving over how natural Liz appeared to be a young mother. She appeared to be grounded, proud, and really enamored with her new role despite the difficulties of the spotlight. A few months later, Liz shared pictures of Layton seeing snow for the first time, providing another window into her life as a mom. The small girl's infectious pleasure, bundled in winter clothing, served as a reminder to followers that often the little things in life are the most meaningful. By spring, Liz had resumed posting humorous updates, such as Layton's amusing Easter facial expressions, which provided viewers with a glimpse into their family's charming rhythm. But then everyone was taken aback by the moment. Liz accepted Brie's proposal in late May. The picture of the beach was full of happiness. Liz flashes a beautiful engagement ring while smiling and crying. Her personality was perfectly encapsulated in her caption, "Ring gating ding, it's finally happening." Funny, giddy, and totally smitten. Emma, her sister, celebrated right away. Online, fans poured in comments, ecstatic that the couple had taken this next significant step together. Sis got engaged. Can't wait to get this wedding started. Only a few weeks later, Liz wasted no time in re-celebrating Brie by sharing a Father's Day tribute that featured him proudly holding Layton. Fans saw it as evidence that Brie was more than simply her fiancé. He was lovingly and devotedly assuming his position as a father. Liz's words were full of gratitude, and it was obvious that their small family was laying a solid basis. The milestones continued to come by midsummer. According to reports, Liz and Brie had formally purchased their first Georgia house together. Fans speculated for months about whether they would continue to live with their parents. However, this acquisition was a daring move in the direction of independence. It was more than just property ownership. It represented Liz and Brie establishing their own territory, their own destiny, and providing Layton with a house constructed by their options. Liz has also kept talking about what it's like to be a small person raising a child of ordinary height. She opened up to fans in interviews earlier this year about the difficulties and the pleasures, providing enlightening perspectives. In retrospect, Liz's year has been filled with numerous firsts. An engagement, a first house, a first birthday, and a first snowy excursion. She is demonstrating that she is not merely maturing. She's creating a loving existence for herself. Self-reliance and bravery. Fans consider it an honor to follow her journey as she writes the next chapter in the future of their new family, moment by moment. Fans have been reminded why Jonah Johnston is one of the most intriguing members of the Johnston clan by her incredible year, which has been full of family strife, daring individualism, and moments of personal success. If Liz's narrative has focused on raising her young family, Anna's has focused on raising herself, her profession, her self-assurance, and her voice. Some of the most unvarnished scenes of Anna that we have ever seen on 7 Little Johnstons opened the year. She confided in a friend in March about the hardships of feeling alienated in her family during an episode aptly named Dancing on My Own. Her remarks struck a chord with viewers who have long sensed the strain between Anna and the other members of the home because the talk was intense and emotional. Just a moment later, that tension burst into the open. A week later, at the celebration of the family's multiple graduations, cameras captured Anna looking extremely distressed in her gown and cap, ruining what should have been a happy milestone. In addition, TLC titled the video, "Anna is not happy at her own graduation party." The incident provoked a lot of debate among fans about whether or not she was being ignored. If we've learned anything about Anna, it's that she doesn't let drama to define her. Rather than pouting, she directed her energies into Fizz for Passion is her own company. Her line of handcrafted bath and body products has been rapidly expanding, and this year she proudly shared with her fans behind-the-scenes photos of her restocking, order packaging, and tenacious business management. This firm is more than just a source of income for Anna. It demonstrates her ability to forge a career for herself apart from the shadow of her family. Anna was in the news by the summer for a very different reason. She posted pictures of herself at the beach on June 25th. Sporting a vibrant bikini, her hair blown by the sea wind. Fans noticed the pictures right away because they exuded confidence. She was described as radiant, gorgeous, and more resilient than ever in the deluge of comments. Many people thought Anna was rewriting her own tale as a young woman who was happy in her own skin rather than as the family's black sheep. The moment that fans had been anticipating arrived only a few weeks later. While on vacation in California, Anna got back together with her sister Emma, and the pictures showed the two grinning at each other in the sunlight. This reunion allayed fans' fears and served as a reminder that despite the drama, the Johnston link is strong, following months of rumors of a rift in the family. No one coerced or manufactured the reunion. It conveyed the subliminal idea that family bonds may flex without breaking and appeared sincere, full of joy and laughter. In the meantime, Anna has been sharing glimpses into her life as a reality TV youngster on TikTok. In a widely seen video, she alluded to the distance between the grins we observe, both the difficulties that occur off-camera and on-screen. Longtime admirers who have seen her transform from a feisty youngster into a lady who isn't scared to speak her mind found great resonance in her candor. What characterizes Anna's prior year, then? Strength, self-reliance, and integrity. She is a recent graduate, a company owner, a sister who is still figuring herself out, and a young lady who defies family turmoil. Whether she's packing orders for Passion's Fizz, looking tall and assured in and is demonstrating that she is authoring her own narrative by wearing a bikini on the beach or making amends with her sister in California. It's audacious, intricate, and exclusively hers. The vivacious, witty younger sibling who lights up the screen has always been Emma Johnston. Fans have witnessed her embark on a new chapter in the past year, juggling family gatherings, senior year milestones, and even her own business endeavors with a poise that demonstrates how quickly she is maturing. One of the most charming moments occurred. Emma was getting ready for her high school prom early in the year. She debated between striking orange and traditional blue outfits for the dance with an underwater theme while being trailed by cameras. Although she has grown up on television, she is still going through those once-in-a-lifetime teenage milestones, as evidenced by the adorable way she stood in front of the mirror and imagined her big night. She posted a humorous senior prom transition reel to Instagram, showcasing her change from laid-back to glitzy, bright with enthusiasm. Support flooded her comments as fans praised it. Emma's year was filled with more than just personal achievements, though. It was also an occasion to honor her family. Emma was ecstatic to announce Liz's engagement to her longtime lover Bryce Baldwin in May. "Sis got engaged. Congrats, Liz, and my future brother-in-law," she wrote in a candid, sincere comment that reflected her love for her sister and her excitement for the engagement, reposting the oceanfront photographs. The upcoming modifications. The reunion that fans had been anticipating finally arrived. Emma posted pictures of herself and her sister Anna beaming together after a trip to California over the summer. Particularly after months of conjecture on a family conflict, the pictures attracted attention right away. "Memories were made in Cali," Emma's caption was straightforward but impactful. It demonstrated that sisterly ties may be repaired in spite of conflict. Additionally, it provided viewers with touching evidence of reconciliation. Was feasible. Emma has been putting a lot of effort into her jewelry brand, Emma's Rings and Things, which is her own passion project. She debuted new product lines this year, such as a brand new line of rings in May. Her collection has expanded to include diamonds inspired by Cinderella, sunflower earrings, and other whimsical designs that capture her lively personality. It's not easy to run a small business while balancing school and films, but Emma has embraced the challenge with vigor and resolve. Support from fans has been swift, transforming her jewelry into yet another representation of her self-reliance. All things considered, Emma's past year has been a time of development and change. She has demonstrated to her followers that she is more than just a humorous younger Johnston in a variety of settings, including sisterly reunions, prom evenings, and company launches. She is a young lady blazing her own trail. And one thing is certain as graduation approaches and her business keeps expanding. Emma's tale is only getting started. And the future appears bright. Despite his reputation as the laid-back youngest son, Alex Johnston has been revealing a completely different side of himself to his followers over the past year. One that is poised to enter adulthood, amorous, and self-assured. And a lot of that journey has been reflected in his relationship with Ally Smith, his longtime girlfriend. Alex made news back in May when he shared a tribute to Ally's graduation. His remarks were straightforward but sincere. Ally, happy graduation. I'm incredibly proud of all that you've achieved. It wasn't just boasting like a boyfriend. It was a young man demonstrating to the world his unwavering support for those close to him. The tweet was well received by fans, who described it as a charming reminder that Alex is growing up before our own eyes. There have been difficulties in the partnership. Alex and Ally have had to learn the ins and outs of a long-distance connection because they live in separate states. Alex even posted a humorous Instagram reel in March with the hashtag long-distance relationship, providing fans with a humorous glimpse into their world. It was a sympathetic moment for viewers, demonstrating that despite being in the spotlight, Alex is dealing with the same issues that many young couples have. Alex has been experimenting with different forms of freedom at the same time. He shocked followers earlier this year when he revealed that he had begun posting to his own YouTube channel. It was a modest but significant step that demonstrated his interest in speaking up outside of the meticulously curated TLC. Whether or. It's evident that Alex is starting to experiment with conveying his own tale before the channel develops into a significant endeavor. In the meantime, his journey with Ally has continued to be highlighted in the show itself. From vacation scenes to prom nights, TLC has documented moments that demonstrate Alex's growth. Although he still has his signature sense of humor, underneath the laughs is a young guy juggling family, love, and future goals as he approaches adulthood. The tale of Jonah Jones during the past 12 months has been one of introspection, resiliency, and unexpected new endeavors. Fans have seen a more stable, daring, and driven Jonah in 2025, despite the fact that he has seen his fair share of hardships. The celebration of Trent and Amber's 25th wedding anniversary in January was one of the most poignant occasions. As he assisted in leading a moving remembrance of his parents, Jonah grabbed center stage, reflecting on his own early days as a preterm infant who was kept on life support for weeks. For a long time, viewers were reminded of Jonah's progress as they listened to his parents recount those precarious early years while he stood there resilient and flourishing. Both the family and the fans who have followed Jonah from the beginning found great resonance in the plot. Another personal milestone was captured on camera in February. Trent, Amber, Jonah, and his long-term girlfriend Ashley had a serious conversation. Although TLC has kept the specifics under wraps, it was evident that Jonah's relationship was about to take center stage. Supporters who have observed their UPS and people were ready to guess about downs over the years. Was marriage being mentioned, or were there going to be significant changes? The scene demonstrated that Jonah's personal life is expanding into new areas, regardless of the subject matter. The most surprising development, though, was perhaps when Jonah entered the realm of sports and content production in the spring. He declared in May that he had joined the 4 Foot Society, an entertainment and golf initiative that immediately gained popularity on the internet. Numerous videos of Jonah on social media, driving range, having fun with teammates, and even hinting at future games against other teams. Outside of the family's typical TV glare, viewers found it pleasant to see him discover a passion that felt distinctively his own. Jonah's year has been characterized by this balance between personal inquiry and family obligations. He has attended significant family occasions, embraced the show's poignant narrative, and made room for himself in golf-related programming and new endeavors. It's a combo that seems more assured and healthy than it did in previous years. Naturally, fans have questions as they anticipate what will happen next. Will Jonah and Ashley further develop their relationship? Will his golf endeavor turn into a sustained career? In any case, one thing is certain. Jonah Johnston is more than simply the son who had trouble adjusting. He is evolving into a man who respects his history, while fearlessly pursuing his future. There you have it. Despite all the highs and lows of the last year, the Johnston family, downs and memorable turns. Every member of this family is obviously creating their own chapter while remaining connected to the larger story, from health crises and difficult victories to engagements, graduations, and new endeavors. The drama and milestones aren't the only things that make the Johnstons so captivating. Their openness about their lives serves as a reminder of love, resiliency, and the ties that bind families together even in the face of adversity. Now, we'd want to hear from you. Whose adventure caught you off guard this year? Leave a comment below with your opinions. We appreciate your viewpoint. Remember to hit the bell, subscribe, and hit the like button so you don't miss any updates. We'll be delving even further into one Johnston sibling story in our upcoming video, so stay tuned. The fame is this. Thank you for viewing.